Hello, friends! Welcome to be a part of Creative Wanderers. And now it's time to answer one of the most frequently asked questions, especially by the beginners. Which one should I learn, whether it's Python 2 or Python 3, right? So, no more confusions and no more worries. Let's get started. But wait, let's have a look at the history, guys. I know. History is quite boring as compared to coding, but we have to know this. History always admires its founders, right? So we have to know who founded our Python programming language, right? So did you see this smiling person over here? His name is Guido van Rossum, and he is the man behind this amazing programming language. He created Python in 1991. But from where did he get this tricky name? Well, it's quite interesting and funny too. He got this name from a British comedy group known as Monty Python's Flying Circus. Enough of this history, right? Let's come back to our question. Which one should I learn? So, changes are unavoidable. So, even a programming language keeps on evolving, changing, and it's not that, suddenly one person created this and it's perfect. Nothing to do with that. Just take it and use it and develop whatever you need, right? No, guys. All programming languages need to be constantly updated just as we get software updates from our phones. So, in 2008, this leader Guido and his community thought that, well, it's been a long time that we are using Python version 2. And now it's a time for a change because, the current version of Python had certain limitations which they didn't like. So, this led to the creation of Python 3. But the thing was, when they released Python 3, it was actually a completely changed version of Python 2. Or, some features of Python 2 were changed when they released Python 3. But this led to a tough situation to many of the big tech companies which were working on Python version 2, right? So let's take the example of Instagram, suppose. If they were to upgrade from Python 2 to Python 3, then they would have to go line by line each code and change wherever there is a change in Python 3, right? So this was not an easy task because, there are thousands of workers working under Instagram and they might have wrote millions of code. This was never easy, right? And when I say this changes, it's not a big deal, guys. For example, did you see this print function over here? Well, in version 2, you didn't have this brackets, whereas in version 3, you have it. Likewise, many changes. But it's 2020, guys. Did you see this Python readiness package graph? This tells that out of 360 most popular Python packages, all the 360 have shifted from Python 2 to Python 3. How cool is that? And what does this mean, guys? Well, all these big tech companies like Instagram, Spotify, Amazon, SurveyMonkey, and even Facebook have shifted from Python 2 to Python 3, right? So, from the year 2020, it's the era of Python 3, guys. And we are gonna concentrate in Python 3, not Python version 2. So I hope I have answered your question in the best possible way. With that, see you in the next video. Stay tuned.